There, physics student. I'm just going to explain this next topic on Unit C, Lesson 2. Let's just first share the screen here. And we are focusing on the actual lesson here. Students will define mechanical energy as the sum of kinetic and potential energy. So this was touched based in grade 10, just giving you a heads up. Quantitatively, the relationship among kinetic, gravitational potential, and total mechanical energies of mass, and was also mentioned in grade 10 too. So just giving you a heads up, you're seeing that topic again. So you're going to have your web lesson, of course, you have to complete for the marks, your textbook to help you through those web lessons and assignments, your Unit C Lesson 2 assignment, and then you'll have your Unit C concept map. So with that in a nutshell, let's go back to the following and talk about a little bit more about this topic. So it is going to introduce yourself to work, which you did talk about last year in grade 10. And in there, it's going to expand to energy and power. So work are energy and power, and then it will break down into what work is. As you know, it's a physics term. As work, it means force times the displacement. So the displacement means distance moving, and whenever a force is used to move something, it could be from opening doors, throwing a ball, just jumping up and down, climbing stairs, and so forth, lifting groceries, as they say here. But as for energy, you could see its ability to do work. So you need the energy that you consume from your chemical energy that you get from food, and that will help you transfer that energy into another form. As we know, well, the work that we need to do on a normal basis from going from point A to point B. So that's also, it exerts a force. And then seeing, running up the stairs, walking up the stairs, to crawling up the stairs, all of those would still require an energy to do that. Now, power is basically energy that's being used at a certain time frame. So measured of how quickly work is done. So this is why it's saying time is playing a factor here. So end of the day, you're going to be realizing we're going to be going over all these concepts again. And we're going to actually look into more detail of different kinds of energy like EK, kinetic energy, EP, and if you add those both together, you get EM, which is mechanical energy. And that's one of the things we'll look at, of course, in this topic too. We'll look at springs again to help us have a better understanding how they work. And we'll also look at how power takes into effect, working on all these problems here, dealing with work over a certain amount of time. Another thing that we'll be doing is in the assignment, you're going to be focusing on the whole fact of meteorites. How a meteor comes into the world on Earth and what happens to them. There is some like a beautiful look of how Earth looks and so forth, and how a meteor is coming up, and then you could see how it actually takes a big impact. But the atmosphere protects us in most of this because it actually destroys most of the meteor. But sometimes most of it's still around, and it does give us these kind of impacts when it hits the actual ground. Most of the time it does hit water, and it does make this big explosion of water, as you see right here. There's a beauty in it, of course, because anything in our universe always has that beauty. And that's one of the things you'll see for that. Get you to do some prior knowledge questions now. Welcome back. And hopefully you have a better understanding how the prior knowledge will help you in this topic. Let's put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. Lord, thank you for giving us the opportunity to learn more about work and how we do work on a normal basis. Without the energy that we get from our food and any other forms from like our sunlight, we wouldn't be able to do the work we need to do on a normal basis. Let us learn more about power and energy and get a better understanding of it all. With your help, Lord, Amen. And Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. Thank you, class, and have a great term here, guys.